You won't believe how this story leads you into a heart-pounding jungle adventure. Let's start with a boy named Mowgli. As a kid, he hid in a cave with his dad, only to have a surprise visit from a tiger. Dad got bitten by the tiger, but he also managed to singe its fur. After the tiger fled, Mowgli stepped out of the cave and bumped into a black panther. Surprisingly, Mowgli wasn't scared at all. He reached out to touch the panther's mouth. And just like that, the panther whisked Mowgli off to a wolf pack. Mowgli grew up in the pack, adapting effortlessly to life in the jungle and learning to communicate with all sorts of animals, a real multitasker. But his blissful days didn't last long, as the jungle welcomed an unexpected drought. The Peace Rock revealed itself, and water became the lifeline for the animals. All animals had a no-kill policy here, so everyone could sit safely. That's peace at its finest. All kinds of animals gathered here, and for the first time, Mowgli saw humans. They were all curious because he sipped water like a gourmet chef. Mowgli made the most of his tools, and the animals thought it was pure magic. However, as the wolf pack leader, he had to play by the rules. No human-like behavior in the pack. While the Wolf King was schooling Mowgli, an ominous aura swept in. Tiger King Shere Khan had arrived at the Peace Rock. Even in this peaceful time, fear caused most animals to retreat, with Mowgli hiding behind the Wolf King as well. Mowgli didn't recognize the tiger, but Shere Khan recognized him. That scar on his face was a gift from Mowgli's father. Now that they were face to face again, Shere Khan wished he could just take Mowgli out right there, but jungle law was a real pain. He threatened, the moment the rainy season hits and the Peace Rock vanishes. That's Mowgli's countdown. Although the crisis has been temporarily resolved this time, Shere Khan's remarks resonated deeply like a ticking time bomb in the ears of every wolf within the pack. Soon, the rainy season rolled in, forcing the Wolf King to convene a meeting and make a tough decision. Mowgli caught on to the Wolf King's dilemma and proposed to leave the pack himself, a real chess move. The panther, who brought Mowgli to the wolves, now had the task of escorting him back to the human tribe. Mowgli's mom struggled to let him go, but to Mowgli, the wolf pack was his only family. "Don't worry, Mom, I won't go too far. They'll be back, and please make sure to remember this promise. You have your place and I have mine. No matter which corner of the world you go to or what title they bestow upon you, you will forever remain my son." After bidding farewell to the wolves, Mowgli and the panther started back. The panther wanted him to stay, but for safety, only the human tribe was a temporary refuge. Just as the panther was explaining things, Mowgli suddenly sensed a deadly aura. Turns out, the panther was no match for the Tiger King and got floored in no time. Next, Shere Khan wildly chased Mowgli, but growing up in the jungle gave him extraordinary speed and agility. The herd of charging cows helped him out in an unexpected way. Mowgli grew stronger and more agile every day in the jungle. At that moment, he had a lightbulb moment and leaped into the mud pit using the cow's momentum. Using that force, Mowgli jumped right in, and the herd followed suit, leaving Shere Khan contemplating whether or not to jump down. Ultimately, Shere Khan grabbed a horn and leaped into the herd, narrowly escaping. Disappointed, Shere Khan marched straight to the Wolf King, full of swagger. The Wolf King cut straight to the chase, revealing that Mowgli had returned to the human tribe. Talk about bad luck. "We definitely don't want to mess with the wolf pack anymore." "Alright, I have figured out exactly what to do. Ikla, the current situation is getting increasingly troublesome. This panther's plan has become quite the hassle. I'm ready to make it more complex. All I wanted was one thing, but you turned me down. So, it's game over. Until I get that mayfly, this mountain and everything in it belong to me. You didn't respond to me, so now you have to worry." Meanwhile, Mowgli woke up on a cow's back as heavy rain started, triggering a landslide. Seeing this, Mowgli didn't hesitate. He jumped off the cow, rolled a few times, and ended up in the raging river. Fortunately, he was able to narrowly escape disaster by holding onto a log floating downstream, which aided his escape from the perilous situation. In the mist, he encountered a huge python, Kaa, who used his hypnotic powers to show him why the tiger was after him. When he woke up again, he was face to face with an adult brown bear named Baloo. Baloo rescued Mowgli from Kaa, and he clearly had an ulterior motive. He needed Mowgli to help collect honey. "I know I'm asking a lot, but I can't climb up, and neither can you. Come on, use your skills."